Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Clark and today we are playing Grounded. Now this is a game that I have played quite a number of hours on. It is very fun, it is very free, and it's very similar to Sons of the Forest and games similar to that, in the sense that you are in an open world, you can build, there's a story there for you to go out and find, although this one's a little bit more story driven, I'd say, than games like The Forest and Sons of the Forest. And yeah, it's a little bit like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as well, if anybody remembers that film. It's a very old film, but it's very similar to that, or ones like The Borrowers as well, very similar idea in it than like those. But I thought we'd take a look at this today, see how you guys feel about it, see what you think of the game, if you played it or anything like that. Let me know down in the comments. And one of the reasons I wanted to have a look at this, do a series on this game, is because the making or made a second one that is coming out July 29th. And yeah, I thought, you know what, we'll go back, because I can't remember the story of this one either. It's been a hot minute since I played it, so why not step back into the first one, see what it's, get the story, basically remember the story of it, basically, so that when and if we go and play the second one, that way we all remember what's happened in the first one, and we can see if they're carrying on any of the story elements. They are introducing a few new things, like such as character class and stuff like that in the second one, which is quite interesting to say the least. It takes a more of a RPG style of gameplay into it. So let's jump into it, and we'll jump into a single player, and I'll see you after the cutscene.
You can't run from me, you foul beast! You think you outsmarted me, the mighty Mulder? I don't think so, Yoked Girth.
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky puncho fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a deal with
Cave Nightmare. My favorite. Well, what version is it? Endless cave, bottomless pit, impossibly claustrophobic passages.
Well, there we are. What an interesting beginning. So, kids are being abducted. There's a curfew. We need to figure out what the heck is going on. And we also need to get used to the mouse sensitivity because it's quite high. I am just going to jump quickly into the settings here and just lower it down a little bit. You guys might want to do the same as well. You might not if you're playing. I have quite a high sensitivity on my mouse, so slight movement for me is quite a lot. So your playthrough, you know, if you're playing it, it might be a little bit different for you. But here we go. So first and foremost, we are in what looks to be someone's garden. And we are very tiny, the same size as an ant. And I think even ants might even be a little bit bigger than us, to be fair. So, you know what? We'll nab that. It might come in handy.
Signal detected.
This is bad. Really bad. Time to wake up, Willow.
First thing I always do in games is gather a few things and try and get a look of the surroundings.
No hopes, no dreams, bound to the will of the colony.
Yeah, so we're definitely in a back garden. So we should probably go investigate this this signal that we keep hearing about.
Beat it, nosy.
Nosy. Okay, so we located the source of the signal. We need to use the resource analyzer. We also need to explore our surroundings. So this is the resource analyzer.
But I haven't seen any signs of anyone else.
So let's analyze this. Raw science. Analyze complete. It can be made into crude rope, a fiber bandage, and plant slurry. So I would just increase our brain power. Let's analyze this as well. We do have 3 charges. So this can be made into a plant lamp, workbench, sap sconce, or a torch. A torch sounds very useful, especially for in caves. And then we've got one more, so we'll do this one. A spiky sprig, a trail marker, a roasting spit, sprig fence, and plant fiber. There we go. So we increased our... Well, we increased the gauge on that. What else have we got? So resource server. We got rumbly granola bars. We'll grab them. Spacer safety testing. Spacer safety test. 8th of the 8th, 89. 1:54 PM. Tully backyard. So that's where we are then, I'm guessing. Supervising scientist, Dr. Dr. Wendell Tully. Result. Power fluctuations are within acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Weatherproofing on the platform components is holding up quite well. The pylons, however, are a finicky trio. Maintaining the beam angle requires regular obstruction removal. The yard is simply too alive for precious instruments. Oh. Euclidean space? You fickle mistress. Remember, check embiggening cell diagnostic before end of day protocols. Okay, so we need to find water. That looks to be our first task. Find water. Which, to be fair, in a lot of games like this, that really is your first task, is to find water.
Okay, that is definitely not normal.
Slurp nasty water. I'd rather not. We are literally inside a machine right now. This is mental. So the whole purpose of this game is to basically, from my understanding, is figure out why you are tiny.
What's the worst thing that could happen? Looks like something is happening. Well, that was anticlimactic. Looks like the other two lasers are blocked.
So that one works. That one doesn't seem to be, and that one looks to be blocked. So, analyze a pebblet at the resource analyzer. Science. Low and maximum power. Can't we just turn the power up? Would that not make sense? So there must be a fault with that one, and yeah, that one's just blocked. So unblock the laser. So we need to craft. That's what we need. We need, yeah, we need to go, we need to scan a pebble. Let's go find a pebble. We did have one and I threw it. I should not have thrown it. There's one. And then we need to go find some water and food.
Science.
Make a spear and an axe. Right, cool. We leveled up. So we learn a hammer, a clover poncho, a clover hood, clover shin guards, and we would have unlocked these as well, but we already know them. There we go. Wait, can we assign that in slot 1? Yes. There we go. So, let's craft an axe. So we need another pebblet. And we need some rope. Now, rope is one of the things we craft. So we need plant fiber. But basically, we need to take this and smack it on stuff until we can get it then. Oh no, wait. Those give plant fiber. So we need a bunch of these. And another pebblet. We'll grab a couple more pebblets because they seem to be in abundance around here. Right, that should be enough for a rope. So we'll craft 2 because I cannot remember how many it's said to have. And then we can craft an axe. And now if we go to inventory, we have an axe. Nice. One of the things that I like about this game as well is you have 3 inventory slots, which makes things so much easier. So I like to put, if it'll let me, food on hot pouch 2. And it just makes life so much easier. Because then you've got your weapons and things on one, and resources and stuff on another. And that is one of the things that is brilliant about this game. More games need to do that. It makes life so much better. So we do need to eat anyway. So we will consume a chocky bar.
I thought I did.
And then we can get back to it. So we've got an axe now. Oh, bugger. But we still don't have any water. But we have an axe. And we can chop the grass down. And then that gives us access to other things. So we can analyze this. And there we go. We get some more science. More brain power. Which I'm still not 100% sure what we need it for. We'll analyse the rope and that'll help us figure out if we can turn that into something else. So we can get a shovel, a bow, an eye patch, and a canteen. And the canteen, definitely we've got to have one of them. We've definitely got to have one. So we'll just throw that away for now. And then we'll go into craft and there it is. So we need some more rope and grub hide. Now we don't know where grub hide is at the minute, but we will find some. I'm sure we can find it. We need a clover leaf for all of this, so we can't get any of that. We could get a spear if we get some more plant fibre. That'll be not a bad idea, actually. Oh, water.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is. Hello, powerless ant.
I won't say that to an ant, if I'm honest. I'm pretty sure an ant is still pretty powerful. As is. So we are grabbing some plant fibre. So now we can craft a spear. And that will just help us defend ourselves a bit more. Right, let's see what else. We need to unblock the obstructed laser and find out what's weakening the other laser. So it's over this way. So with our trusty axe in hand, we just need to chop down that blade of grass. There we go. Is that enough? Is it just that one? Yep. And then we need to find out what's weakening that. So let's go on an adventure. We could do with some more water, but we'll figure out what's going on with this one first. So let's head this way. You really do get a sense of how small you are with this game. It is mental. Right, we'll get our pokey stick. We'll grab them, because then we might be able to analyse them. Oh, where did he go? Nasty little things. I hope none of you are squeamish. Oh, another one coming for us. There we go, we got him. There's probably more in there. I want to see if we can craft a torch. Yeah, we can if we get some more plant fibre. Rope. There we go. We got some rope now. We should be able to make... No, we ain't got dry grass chunks. Well, there's plenty of dry grass here, look, by the looks of it. There we go. Now we have enough. Cool. We have a torch. Sweet. And this is probably all of the stuff we can use to build a base or something like that, which we will get round to at some point today, I hope. Pure bubble of water. So yeah, there is lots of stuff here already. Getting rid of all the exclamation marks because then we can see if we unlock anything new. Right, so a torch will pop on. We'll pop it on number 3.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
Make sure we got our spear, and I can see some sparks up ahead. There's another one. We'll squish him. Oh, we're under attack again. So you can block the exact same as what do you call it? Sons of the Forest, which is just a right click. You just hold the button down. Now these are a relatively easy enemy, but in numbers they are a bit of a pain. So it looks like it was weak because of these guys. And I don't... Can we go further? Ah. We need a busting tool, which looks like a hammer. Right. Can we craft a hammer? Or we need some pebbles and sprigs. Right. So we'll go and grab those. And then we'll be back to figure out what is going on with this cable. I think this might have been a bad idea, if I'm honest. Get back here. Because you'll only go tell your friends on me. Yeah, grass. Craft a bandage. Are we injured? Are we that injured? Do we have a bandage? No, we ain't got any plant fibre. That's what we were going to look for. But I did find some clovers. So we'll grab a few of them. What else did we need? I can't remember. Pebblets. Plant fibre and pebblets, I believe we need. Oh, and sprigs. Are you a sprig? You are a sprig. You're a sprig. Whoa, what was here? These are big footprints. There's another sprig. Ah, here we go. There's a bunch of them. Right, now we've got a couple of sprigs. We should be able to craft. So let's press C. We'll make one of those.
An aphid? It's pretty cute up close.
We'll assign it on slot 8. And on here as well. And on here as well. That way we've always got access to a bandage. Right, good. Ooh, slime mold. We'll need to analyze that stuff. I'm guessing that's what the exclamation mark is unanalyzed. Unanalyzed. Right. Pebblet hammer. We can make one. There we go. We've got a hammer now.
It's getting late. If I don't make some shelter, I bet some horrible insects will come around and eat me or something.
There we go. We've got a pebblet hammer. We need to go find that cable again. Where's it gone? It is so easy to get lost. Right, we'll head back to... Are all the beams fine now? Yeah, it looks like we fixed it.
More
Oh,
dramatic than I expected.
yeah, that could be a problem, to say the least. Right, I think we're gonna have to do something about that. But we should probably build a base somewhere. We could build one round here. Might not be a bad idea. We do need to get some water though. Now, I remember it being called something like dew or something like that, so can we just drink dew? I didn't want that on that one. On a sign, we'll move them back across. Oh no, it replaced my axe, that's what it did. Slurp nasty water, not a chance. Oh wait a minute, there's something over here. There's something. Oh, juice. There we go. That replenished. That replenished our
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
thirst. So we're good there. Right. Let's look at a place to build a base then. So it's B to build. And then we can place walls, 3/4 walls, vertical wall, half vertical walls, full walls, triangle walls, windowed walls. Quite a lot. There is loads we can do. What about a floor? That'd be a good start. Could just build a simple lean-to. A lamp, a table. Wait, those are ant legs. What the heck, man? That's insane. What are these things? Oh, there's different variants. Oh, right. Right, we should probably just build like a little campfire then. We'll build it over here because it looks to be a little bit of a flat area there. And then what else we got? B, lean-to. We do need a lean-to. That's our bed. There we go. So we need some clover leaves. How do we build? Super build. It just adds everything that you've got. So what else do we need? Dry grass chunks. Right. I remember seeing some dry grass over this way.
That gnat's on a collision course with us.
Was it this way? It was over towards that laser thing. Well, there's one. We'll get that one. There we go. Some dry grass. Ooh, mushrooms. Right, we are going to need to analyze all of this as well. That is a definite. Oh, there's some water there. Can we build a canteen? I really do want to get a canteen. That would be magical if I could do that. Grub hide. No, we need to find where this grub hide is. Because then we can gather water. And once we can gather water, it becomes a non-issue for us. Then it's just food we need then. Right. Let's apply this bandage. I've just realised where my health bar is and see how low it is. We just punched a weevil. That's quite funny. That is really that was awesome. Oh man, I can't believe we just punched a weevil. Right, let's get this analysed. Okay, so we can make arrows, a fuzz on the rocks, that's quite funny, on a wall mount. Let's analyse the dry grass. So we can make a stem pallet, a plank pallet. Ah, right. So I'm guessing that's for resources then. Oh, what the heck? Oh, brain power unlocks. Right. And we'll analyze this as well. Slime mold scones and slime mold torch. I wonder if the slime mold lasts longer than the normal one, and we don't have any more power. So we'll head over to our little makeshift camp.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to
Oh, the colour of the UI's changed to a green. That's pretty cool. That is cool. There we go, and then we can press E to cook. So we got some weevil meat we can cook there. And we use that to sleep. That is quite bright, isn't it? I don't know how bright it is for you guys, but that is blinding. So we'll just wait for our weevil meat to cook. Go away, Ant. This is not your food. So we got the weevil meat. Oh, it's even changed in here as well. That'll help you understand day and night, I bet. We'll consume it.
surprisingly not terrible.
Surprisingly not terrible. That is good to know. Right. Suppose we use this. Set as respawn point. I'm gonna sleep till morning. There we go. So good morning, everybody. We are back in the game. We're back from our little nap. So our next mission then is to investigate the oak tree explosion. Now, if we have a look over that way, we can see the oak tree. So we can recycle these, or we can leave them here. You know what? I'm going to leave them here, and then we've got a little camp set up. We should probably make a little marker. I don't remember where they were. Were they in the build menu? Trail marker. There we go. So we can pop this. Right. Oh, these are all obstructed. We can pop it right there. There we go. And we can mark it with a little house. And you know what? Blue. Always got to be blue. And then we know that's our little home. So we can find our way back. I'm sure the ghost icon will probably do the same thing as well. Not 100% sure if I'm honest. Oh, we can just pick it up and move it. That's pretty cool. Right, so. We are low on food. We are low on, well, pretty much everything, to be honest. We do have some mushrooms over here that we can go gather. I don't know if we can eat them. So maybe we take them to that science machine over this way. We'll give it a scan. And then we can see if we can eat it or not. And if we can, hooray, we've got some food. If not, then we're a little bit buggered then, aren't we? Because we've got quite a few of them. So let's give them a scan. So we can make mushroom slurry out of them. I mean, that's not the worst thing, I suppose. And we'll give the red ant a scan as well. Okay, so we can make some armor, by looks of it, out of it. And what about the clover leaf? There is something pairing us. Storage basket, clover table, and plant fiber. Not hugely helpful, if I'm honest, but it's something. I mean, we've got to start somewhere, I suppose. Oh, maybe it was that ladybird. Probably shouldn't mess with it. There is a lot of noises going on, but just cannot seem to see anything. Right, we need food and water. That is what I know. There we go. We can give the weevil a poke, and then we've got some weevil meat. There we go. We can cook that. Right, let's get the weevil meat cooked. Is there another one nearby? I bet it's them little guys scurrying around that's doing all this chirping. Gotcha. Right, we've got some raw aphid meat. We can give that a cook as well. Inventory. Oh, what's that? Aphid honeydew. Nice. Well, let's consume this. Where you gone, you little bugger? Oh my god, he's so fast! We got one. We got two. Right, I'm just thinking we get a few of these and then we've got some food. We've got some food to take with us then. That's all I'm thinking. Oh, a weevil nose. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Let's press that one. There we go. Gotta get used to this multiple wheel quick bars. Oh, some juice. There we go. So our water need has been taken care of by the juice box. And our aphid meat, is it complete? Looks to be, so we'll take them with us. We've got 2 food. Unfortunately, no canteen or anything like that, so hopefully we can find something on the way. There's a fair few weevils around here. There we go, so we've got a few weevil meat there. We can cook up. Oh, another one. There is a lot around here, isn't there? Right, are we en route to the oak tree? We are.
Seems like something's digging around underneath us.
Yeah, there is something digging around underneath us, isn't there? What was that shovel? Well, there was a acorn shovel. So we need rope and an acorn shell. Well, we don't have an acorn shell. but we do have some rope. So maybe if we go to the oak tree, we can find an acorn shell. I'm guessing we're just going to need to be... Is that spider webs I see? I mean, the game does warn you of spiders. In case anybody has arachnophobia. There's something moving around over here as well. So let's go to number 3. There we go, we got some acorn shell. We'll grab a few, because, oh, there's a nugget there as well. We'll grab as much as we can. What's this? Bird box or something or other. There is some more acorn shells, so let... That scared the pants out of me, that. And then, yeah, we've got a few then, haven't we? Let's see. Shovel. Let's craft one of those. Now we've got a shovel. That's going to help us out a fair bit, I reckon. Especially with whatever is digging around under the ground. So let's go. Let's not go that way. We need to go around. Oh, more acorns. Right, let's grab as many of these as we can. Because they're probably going to be quite useful. Especially if we get acorn bits out of it. I'm guessing, is that food? Ooh, what's this? Sap clump. Well, let's give it a good smack then, shall we? We got loads of sap. Hopefully this proves useful as well. Let's get a few more acorn shells. Can we eat these? Acorn bits used for snacks. Yeah, right. So I want to put that on my snacks bar then. This way it looks to be. Yeah, so it looks like if we'd have decided to take on the Spidleys, we could have just come straight through the tree. But I think we play it safe. We pick and choose our fights, and we go around. Okay. This does look like a nerd's paradise, I agree. So we need to build a workbench and explore the lab. So, why don't we pick that up in the next episode? If you guys are enjoying this series or want to see more of Grounded, please let me know down in the comments. I think this is a fantastic game. And hopefully you guys do too, and then we can figure out how we ended up small and why. So, I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Bye now.